All right, let's talk about which trades will make the biggest impact. I want to start with the Eagles bringing in pass rusher Jalen Phillips. What do you guys think?
Oh, that's good. I think not only Phillips, but Alexander, bringing in him and Carter for depth at cornerback position. Two areas where they really needed help.
And they thought they needed to get pass rushing help. They only have 16 sacks.
And then you get Brandon Graham back, his leadership as well. I love that. I love that trade for them. Because Phillips is a talented pass rusher.
Yeah, and they're loading up definitely for another Super Bowl run this year.
What about Rashid Shaheed reuniting in Seattle with his old offensive coordinator, Clint Kubiak?
Unfair. The guy can outrun everybody. And
Well,
now
they're
you
thin
have him
at
and
Seattle.
Jigba and everybody else. It's
Seattle.
unfair.
He has
Cooper Kupp is
it's
down.
multiple. He impacts multiple parts of their. One, it's kick returns, it's punt returns. He's been an all-pro punt returner. He takes the top off of defense, so it's great for them.
One of the hottest teams in the NFL right now, too.
Yep.
What about the Cowboys getting Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson to help that second worst ranked defense in the league?
I would not have done that. I know they're not going to win the Super Bowl. I know they've got those draft choices. I would have saved the number one. I wouldn't have given it up. I know they got pass rushing now, but I would not have done that.
Did you feel like Jerry felt like he had to make a move after that game?
Well, that's not my problem, Howie.
But Quinnen Williams is one of the most talented defensive linemen in the league. But it was a lot for a team right now that doesn't
Typically,
look like they're
you're
on their
kind of
way up.
his therapist, aren't you?
I am. Jerry calls me every day.
Every day.
No, he does.
All right,
Every day.
Quinnen
that
Williams
explains a
came
lot.
from the Jets. They also traded Sauce Gardner to the Colts. What does that do for them?
Wow, that surprised me.
That says that Jets are saying we're finished for the year.
What about the Colts? How's it
We're gonna
impact
roll-
them?
The Colts are
I'll
saying,
tell you
we're
that.
all in. We're all in. We're going for a Super Bowl run this year.
The DeForest Buckner loss is huge.
But as we always say, the Cowboys did it when they got a lot of first rounders. The Jets did it when they have a lot of first rounders. You still got to pick the right players if you have the first rounders. So you don't know how it's going to work out now.
So do you like it, though, the moves the Jets made?
Well, if you can make the picks. As Jimmy always says, forget the picks. It's who you pick.
Yep.
And if you're a Jets fan, you're disappointed.
I think the Jets, well, where they are right now, anything's good for the Jets.
In a weird way,
Loading up for the future.
In a weird way, did the Jets win the trade deadline because they stocked up for the future?
I think so. No doubt. I think they need the quarterback of the future, and they're going to get it through the draft, or they're going to make a trade for a veteran that's, in their 20s right now. Maybe, I saw a report, maybe Joe Burrow possibly.
Whoa,
You give them 4 or 5 first rounders.
4 or 5?
I mean, that's what they have in store.
you make
Every
a-
team
you manager in the
they
league is
need to
looking
do
for growth.
something.
He was sounding good till he said that part.
They need something. They need a spark somehow, some way, eventually.
Okay, so
spark,
now they've
that's
got
a
the ammunition to
forest
try
fire.
and do it. All right, let's see what
They're
Carissa
desperate.
Thompson and our Fox NFL kickoff team has to say about all these trades. They get up to speed. Brought to you by State Farm. Carissa.
Let's do it. First of all, thank you guys for being here.
Yes,
Thank you for
yes.
your service. We are so honored to be a part of this amazing show. Nobody does it better than Fox here as we salute the troop. Of course, Charles Woodson, Julian Edelman. All right, you guys, what did you make of the trade deadline and sort of your biggest takeaway? Charles, start us off.
A lot of agreeing with what the guys just said. Thinking about the Jets and what they did, they made a clear statement. Look, we're starting over. But they did a great job of acquiring picks to get 5 first-rounders out of the deal. And what it told me is that they're telling Aaron Glenn, we're going to give you some time. We're going to let you pick some guys, pick your guys, and bring them in here, and let's start this thing over. But with the Indianapolis Colts on the other side, getting Sauce Gardner's a good player. And I like the idea of bringing in a good player like that, but I feel like the Colts gave up way too much. To give up 2 first-rounders and give up Adlai Mitchell, who I think is going to be a phenomenal player. So I don't. If I'm going to give up 2 first-rounders and another player like that, I need Myles Garrett. So I need somebody like that that's going to change the game.
All right, Jules, for you, your Patriots didn't make any moves. How are you feeling about your team headed into a big game today with the Bucs, the Brady Bowl, if we will?
I'm really excited because we're all Patriots here.
We are.
We are all Patriots here.
That's right.
Right? But by not making any moves during the trade deadline, that tells me that they're excited about the group of guys that they brought in and that they've drafted, bringing in Spillane, bringing in Landry on the defense, drafting Drake May last year, drafting Henderson this year, drafting Campbell this year. They're excited, but they have a tough matchup this week against the Buccaneers in a hot environment down in Tampa Bay. But the Buccaneers are a little beat up right now. So I think this is a great test for the Patriots. Drake May, they got to get him protected. He's been taking way too many sacks, 6 sacks the last 2 weeks. They got to get him protected, and I think the Patriots get a win today.
If they get that win today, they will double their win total from all of last year. All right, you guys, we're just getting started right now. Let's hit it back over to you, Kurt.
Yeah, absolutely, Kurt. Listen, I love being there with you guys in L.A., but there's no place I'd rather be right now. We get to honor our veterans, our current Warriors as well, and you'll see it throughout the show. We went around yesterday and visited different memorials. It was really has been an emotional couple of days. All right, I want to get back to football, though, Kurt, and you guys talked about those trades. Look, for the Quinnen Williams trade, the Dallas Cowboys, what people don't know, actually all the way back in the summer, were trying to get Quinnen Williams, wanted to offer up Micah Parsons to the Jets in a trade for Quinnen and a draft pick. Jets didn't want to do it then, but as the Tuesday trade deadline kind of started coming about, the Cowboys knew, you know what, I think we can get him, and whatever it took, they wanted to dive in. They were over the moon to get Quinnen Williams. As far as the Sauce Gardner trade is concerned, actually Darren Muji, the GM of the Jets, and the Colts GM, Chris Ballard, started talking about that 3 weeks ago. Then Monday, they kind of had the parameters for the 2 number 1 picks. Tuesday, Muji went back and said, we want that wide receiver. Charles was just talking about A.D. Mitchell as well. And Chris Ballard, along with their owner and their head coach, said, it's hard for us to get a cornerback of this nature at this point. Let's pull the trigger and go do it.